Hey guys, in this video, I am going to give you my exact profit taking and selling plan for the rest of this market. Exact details down to the nanosecond in this video. So before I do, just a quick disclaimer. This is not financial advice. This is just what I'm doing for me. You need to look at your own portfolio and goals and figure that out for yourself. This video, when I say the word you, I'm really just addressing myself in the third person. So just please keep that in mind. So let's get down to it. Before I give you the exact figures I'm selling and when, I really do need to just talk to you about why I'm doing this way. Okay, making money in crypto is all about this: having a plan. Full stop. If you don't have a plan, you're fucked. I'm gonna say it again. If you do not have a plan, you are fucked. Why? Making money in this part of the market is not about math or data or advanced data science. It's about emotion management, period. If you don't have a plan, you are going to sell, or more realistically, not sell based on emotions. I'll give you an example. Let me know if this resonates with you. Prices are going up. And you think, I'm not gonna sell yet. Why would I sell? Prices are up. I wanna see how high they can go. Then I'll sell for more. Alternatively, prices dump. I'm going to wait to sell. Selling down here feels bad. I'll wait till it pumps back, then sell, right? What's the net effect of this? You never sell. The market ends. Congrats, you're fucked. And you wasted 4+ years of the most asymmetrical upside market on the planet for nothing, right? So this is harsh, but this is what round tripping feels like. And if you've done it once or twice, you know. If you haven't, it's awful and you feel pretty dumb. So I just really want y'all to keep this in mind. Like, if you don't sell when prices are up and you don't sell when prices are down, you're never gonna sell. You don't have a plan, and you're gonna just ruin yourself. So let's keep that in mind. So let's just get right into my plan here. Here's what I'm doing. Every 2 weeks, I sell 5% of my entire portfolio, top to bottom. I don't mean like 5% of what's left. I portion my portfolio into like, 1/20th parts. So if you have like 100 coins, you're basically selling 5 coins every 2 weeks. I started doing this December 15th. And I will keep doing it for at least somewhere between a couple months through the end of the year. So being more clear about this, it's 5% at minimum. If prices are hot, more than 5%. And if prices are down and signals are cold / it's still reasonably, by data and sentiment, early, I'll skip the 5% sell. All right. So why do I do this? Because we don't know what's going to happen ahead of time. That might sound obvious. Some people say, hey, if we top here, I'll just sell up here. But that's not what it looks like. Here's what the top looks like, right? Here's present day. You just don't know. Like, it could have topped here, could have topped here, could have topped here. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, you get one of those, and you're like, oh no, I think we're still going. And then, calamity. You don't know what the market is going to do ahead of time. And if you're interested in creating a plan to manage emotions, so you manage to sell, you want to make sure that you, assuming the bull run lasts somewhere between a couple months to a year, you get out roughly the average of what the market is going to give you or could have given you. People say that we could go through like Jan 2026 if it ends up being like 2017. The whole point is, like, I started doing this in early December, and assuming I did 5% every 2 weeks, I would have enough through December 2025. But I've already skipped 2 weeks, right? So I'm already into 2026. What happens here is, no matter if we get a big top here, and then we just eat shit, and then, maybe the market crashes and that's a wrap, or if we just kind of like grind up like 2017 and have a blow off, or if we do a kind of a double top, right? Like 2013. If you're selling 5% every 2 weeks, it's obviously not exact, you're going to end up getting an average of what the market gave you, right? Whether you bought down here, up here, sometime in here, or even today, I'm going to make this clear. You don't get to decide what the market gives you, right? That's the type of thinking that gets you wrecked. If you bought late or you bought early and you didn't buy the right coins, and you're not up as much as you want, just because you want more doesn't mean that reality is going to rearrange itself. So all you can do is get an average of what the market gives you during a time frame where it's probably good to take profit. And if you tweak the formula a little bit to try to edge it up, kind of higher, while not being obsessed with the top, you're going to outperform probably 99% of people, right? I recognize that this kind of looks like a ball sack. Apologies for that. But that's it in a nutshell. The cool thing is, with this model, you end up skipping a couple of sells if prices are down. And then if things heat up way late, even into like 2026, you'll still have some exposure during that like last final parabolic move where like a ton of profit will be sitting, right? And if not, no matter what happens, even if it's just something like that, you're just going to get an average of this, and you will outperform damn near anybody and everybody. Things to look at in terms of like whether signals are cold and it's still reasonable are these. On-chain, like Pi cycle top, MRVZ, Nupal, terminal price, etc. You've got social, YouTube, Twitter engagement. These text boxes are killing me. Good guy for this. He's obviously a very polarizing guy on crypto Twitter, but love him or hate him. Ben Cohen, into Cryptoverse, I think is his channel name. He does a really good ongoing update on views and subscribers to like normie crypto YouTube accounts, like the guys that make like the you just got your toenail ripped off with a pair of pliers faces in the thumbnails. That's a really interesting thing to look at. And then finally, just an eyeball test, right? As we get extended above like previous all-time highs, like, does it look like, despite the rest of the data, it could plausibly be a top? That's, you gotta look at a little bit of common sense and intuition on top of these. One other thing I would say is app rankings. Talking Coinbase, Moonshot, Phantom, 3 big ones to look at. And so you look at these things, and if price is down and we're still in like the first half of the year or summer or whatever, and nothing is hot, nothing is pinging like, oh, things just accelerated, look out. You might skip a 5% sell, which maybe you just want to sell 5% uniformly, but that does give you some ammo in case we end up somewhere weird, like the cycle duration breaks entirely and you end up in like early 2026. You might end up having like 15-20% of your portfolio left, and then like when everybody else sold, like you're just like the last one here to inherit the earth, right? That's kind of the thinking there. It's a little bit greedy. Really just selling 5% every 2 weeks and then upping that to like 10, 15, 20% or more if things are hot. Makes a lot of sense. But anyway, thanks for watching. The big thing to emphasize again is, even if you don't do this, which like this, this probably isn't the best thing to do. It's just in the unknowns. It's what I'm doing. Even if you don't do this, please make a plan, or you're literally going to die. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering here, this is just a mental model I have for the way this cycle plays out. People love doing innings with baseball. I have kind of like a football analogy where we got the first half this year of chop, and then kind of exiting this chop into hopefully better macro conditions. This is the second half. And then if we go to January 2026 or later, that's overtime. Anyway, that's just me having fun. Don't take that to the bank. Anything can happen. But thanks for watching. If you found this useful, despite how rambly it is, please share it. And my just withering, fragile ego would love to subscribe. So appreciate it. Anyway, thanks guys.